Guys, welcome back to the Booth 2K. Not to be confused with Booth Jr., the young man who got toasted, Vikings cornerback. That couldn't have gone any better, right? Dallas told the Vikings, come here, turn around, pulled their ass off, and said, turn back around, and then handed it back to him. What went right? Everything. And I'm going to say the defense set the tone. They committed to stopping the run, which made it fun because they were able to feast later and rush Kirk Cousins. They got to do what they love to do best, but first they had to pay their dues and stop the run. They committed to it, and they did. You know, I've been saying they don't have to completely shut down the run if they could slow it down. That was amazing. Parsons looked great as always. All the guys did. DeMarcus Lawrence, everybody. It was great. Trayvon Diggs. I mean, you just go down the line. They all played a solid game. They committed to stopping that run. They slowed it down enough to take the Vikings out of their game plan. Because you know their game was probably to just run it, just like everybody else has been doing. And they tried, but they couldn't do it. So props to the Cowboys defense. Y'all won this game for us. Y'all just set the tone. Y'all got Parsons got that strip sack early. That was so fun. I couldn't even make a video last night. I'm making that Monday morning. Victory Monday, as they say. I was, I was too drunk. I didn't want to make a video. I've learned a long time ago. You stay off any kind of media when you've had too many to drink. Before I was married, be on Facebook, liking pictures at 3 a.m., asking people, what's up? You out? All that. I've learned my lesson, so no video last night. I was a little too tipsy, to say the least. Very happy. Yeah, but back to it. Defense, man. Defense all the way. I'm so proud of these guys. They came through in a big way. But they had help too from our offense. Number 4, Dak Prescott. Hey, and Dak, I've been on his ass lately. From lack of running, inaccurate passing. He did all that yesterday. He looked so much smoother than he's looked in a long time. When he was running, he had that stride back. He looked so good. His passing was just excellent, and not every receiver was wide open either. That pass to Lamb at the end of the first half, right there on the sideline, that was great. He looked confident. This is the best Cowboys game from start to finish against a really good team since I don't know when. I don't remember when they've done this. They were dominant. Tony Pollard, this guy's elite. He is elite, man. Amazing. Running, catching. Oh, boy. It's just breathtaking to watch him. When you think he's down, I mean, he just keeps going. He can take a hit, too. He's not fragile, as they say. Christmas Story quote there. Elliott, he did his thing. Looked like Darth Vader out there. He used to look like an Ewok. Now he's turned into Darth Vader with that visor on. So I was glad to have him back. I think yesterday they kind of did it right. They had a right number of carries for Zeke and Pollard. They had it pretty well. I can't remember the other running back, number 34. He had a good game too. That young man looks like he could have a good, promising career here. It was a fun game. When's the last time we could say we've had a really fun game, especially against a good team? I was negative. I picked the Vikings. I had no doubt in my mind the Vikings would win. Man, Vegas is smart. They picked Dallas, and I kept thinking, why? How could they do that? How dumb. They're trying to get some money back, I guess. But no, they were right. They were right, and it wasn't even close. That was a complete nuclear assault. My son-in-law, Reese, Eagles fan number 1, he said, I'm rooting for you Cowgirls today to help us out in the division, in the playoffs. They're seeding. And I'm sure they wanted us to win, but not like that. Dallas looks good if they can just keep this going. I thought it was going to be a snowball effect. We're so used to all Garrett shit and You know, I don't even have to remind you guys. I've talked about it enough. We can celebrate today, half the day. Let's celebrate. Cowboys can celebrate half the day today because here in a few days, we've got the New York Giants coming to town who lost to the Lions. That was a big help for us. But they're going to be hungry. They're going to come in committed to that run. Dallas has just got to do the same thing. Of course, they have the number one rusher in the league right now. In Barkley, not Charles Barkley, Saquon Barkley. So let's. I'm still thinking about the Raiders game from last Thanksgiving. That was such a kick in the balls. We'll put that behind us. They just need to go in and take care of business against the Giants. We'll talk more about that later. But this game, and who can forget Mahar and the NFL trying to screw him over with that stupid review. You know, I had gone to the store. Me and my wife were listening to it in the car, and he made it. He made the kick, and I was so happy. Then there was that whole they want to review the last play, even though they had 10 minutes to do that. And I turned off the car and I said, let's just go in and get this real quick because the NFL is screwing us again. But then when we came out, they announced the score again. Brad Sham. And, man, he made it again. That was amazing. When I came back home, my boys were electrified. They were happy about it. So, just really good. Mahar is really... Kickers are like that, right? They get off track, they get on track, and right now he's on track. Hopefully he keeps that going. What an exciting game. What an exciting game. I'm so happy. They just need to keep going with it. The only complaints I really have is I still felt like they were passing too much in weird times. I think they need to run a little more. You know, the play to Brown, I believe it was 3rd and 4. And it worked out. It worked out that time, but, you know, I feel like that's still what Garrett used to do. That's what happened with the Dez. Dez caught it, but they called it a no catch. That was a 4th and 1 play, and they threw it all the way downfield. And it worked out yesterday, and it looked just like that Dez caught it catch. But let's get first downs. You know, we don't complain when it works, but it usually doesn't. So I still have my reservations about Kellen Moore, and I will, and I still want him gone. But Dak pulled him out yesterday. He played a great game. The protection was really good. It was good to see him scrambling out there. He just had that look, that confident look. So good going, Dak. Cowboys make me eat crow today, or last night, in a drunken state. But there's not much more we can say about this game. Just great game, Cowboys. Let's talk, let's say Wednesday or Thursday morning. And guys, let's go. Let's go get those Giants next. All right. Y'all have a great day. Let's go, Cowboys.